Welcome back to more Sword of Mana. The last episode, we met Emily right here, and took her to Topple, and then she left us, and then we made it all the way here to this Cascade Cottage area, and we met her again. And in this episode, we're going to be heading on to a place called Vinquet Hall, I believe it was. So, first things off here, we actually, it's kind of funny. This is basically the game's way of blocking your path forward. There's these cliffs over here that you actually can't progress, but you have to go talk to Emily first and get her to join you, and now we can finally jump up them once we get over there to them. It's kind of funny how you had to have someone teach you how to jump. You didn't actually know that, but then considering how this is like a top-down kind of game, and I guess it's understandable, but it's just kind of funny. Okay, there we go. We finally got a level up, and I can finally kind of explain this. In the previous episode, the guy earlier in the inn was talking about different classes. So as you can see here, we have warrior type, monk type, magician type, sage type, and thief type. And you can see each different type gives you different stats. Like this one, warrior type gives you is more like kind of balancey, and then monk is more power and HP, and then magician is obviously like intelligence and stuff, and then sage is that, and then thief is more like speed and agility. So what I tend to do is I like to invest first off a lot into warrior, and then after I invest a bunch into warrior, I'll start investing some into mage to increase my magic. But first of all, I want to do warrior, because since we have Emily, who's kind of more of a mage person, we don't have to worry too much about that for a while. So that monster actually dropped a seed, which we were kind of mentioning earlier. Also, can you jump up the thing, please? Hold on. I think maybe I kind of messed up the control setting here, because I should have been able to jump here. Okay, give me a second here. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. I'm just the way I have my gamepad set up. I accidentally remapped L to the wrong button, so I had to make sure to actually remap that correctly. All right. So up here is actually if you'll talk to this little Mr. Merchant guy up here. This is actually the cave that we heard about earlier on actually. This guy is explaining about these meta balls, which we'll see later on. Sure, why not? Let's see what we can do. So this is actually the way onward that we need to go. This is the Batmo cave, which actually, if you remember earlier, we took this quest from a guy earlier that asked us to get blood pouches from these bats because they occasionally drop them. So I'm going to be fighting basically almost all the bats that we find here. That way I can try to get those. Because I would like to make good on that at least once if I could. So I'm gonna be kind of focusing on that. I'm not gonna be too worried about it if I miss it. But anyways, also you notice the little cloud up here. This means I'm confused. Currently my controls are reversed, so you have to worry about that. So that's like one of the things that the bats can do. They can confuse you, and then you have the other hornet-like enemies that can poison you, so you have to worry about status ailments even this early on. Also, do you want to give me a blood pouch, maybe? Oh, topple cotton, okay. Again, cotton, things like cotton, animal bone, and stuff, those will be more important a little bit later in the game. Just keep those in mind for later. As we're going through here, we see this guy, who was the guy who was picking on Emily earlier in the game, or at least, maybe not the same guy, but you know what I mean? It's like the same kind of race that was picking on him. Picking on her, excuse me. Kind of hard to reach him, actually. But anyways, murder some more bats here. Come on, you die, please. Okay. All right. I think from now on, I'm not going to be worrying about killing all the enemies like I mentioned earlier, because I don't want to spend too much time in doing videos killing enemies because it's boring. So the item that we just got there is called the Angel Grail, and what that does is basically a Phoenix Down, or a revival item, is what that will do. So if your partner falls, then you can just revive them with that. Which Emily's actually getting a little bit low on the HPs there, so we might be showing that off in a minute. Though I would like to save that actually. So actually I wonder, can I switch to her? Okay, I'm gonna switch to Emily here for a second because she actually has what she was saying earlier about having spirits. So we can actually heal each other, I think. Or actually, no, we can't because she doesn't have any HP. Okay. She doesn't have any MP, excuse me. So if she had some MP, I could heal us both, but she doesn't. So I guess she used it all, healing herself or something. So we actually need to murder all these guys in this particular room for a specific reason, otherwise we can't progress onward. Just kind of go ahead and say that. That way we don't have to spend any more time. At least I'm pretty sure. Also, I'm almost dead, so I need to make sure to heal up. It's going to heal with Emily, but she doesn't have any MP, so I have to actually heal myself with items. Ooh, careful, dodge that guy. Die, please. Okay. And then you are the last person I need to murder. So, if you would kindly die. Faster, please. Faster, faster. Thank you. Alright, we received a bow. Attack magic trajectory is determined by which weapon you currently have equipped. Alright, so we actually both leveled up, which is kind of cool. So again, I'm going to go for warrior type here. Emily also levels up, but you can't actually contribute those level ups to type like you can for your main character. So it's kind of a thing. So we're needing that bow actually earlier, but we'll be needing that later. But what the merchant was saying earlier, we can actually attack this thing, but we need to actually equip the bow for that. To actually shoot it, to actually knock it out, because no other weapons will actually hurt it. So that's the reason why we had to actually go back there and kill all those enemies first. And what I was saying earlier about attack magic trajectory, that's one of the things that I think that's really cool about this game, is that later on when we get magic, for example, if I had a magic spell right now, because I have a sword equipped right now, all it would do is it would just kind of burst in front of me and not do much, but if I had the bow equipped, it would actually shoot a thing further on. So it's kind of cool. And then those gel-like enemies, these guys don't get hurt by anything except for the bow. So we really have, so it's kind of cool how different enemies only take damage from certain weapons. So you actually have different weapons that get different uses and stuff. The only complaint I have about that is that it kind of takes a while to switch weapons. I mean, it could be slower, so I'm really not. So I guess I can't complain, but it's still kind of an annoyance. Give me a second here. My throat's getting a little bit dry. Talking a lot, but that's good though. That means this is Let's Play. I'm supposed to talk a lot. I'm gonna jump up here. If I could jump, thank you very much. Come on, die, please. Thank you very much. All right. This guy, there's another one. Now notice how when we go up here, he kind of has like a little. The shape is actually different. This one is actually can only be hurt by Emily's staff there. So you have to. Sometimes the meta balls will actually kind of telegraph exactly what kind of weapon will affect them. Like the first one we saw had kind of like a tip, like an arrow. So that kind of tells you that only arrows will hurt it, and then that one is kind of rounded like a staff, so only Emily's staff will hurt it. I'm gonna murder these bats real quick. If he would stop dodging me, please, and quit confusing me, because that would be very, very, very nice if he would quit doing that kind of thing. So thank you very much. You drop anything? No. Okay. Also, I like how Emily literally just ran down the cliff there, defying all game logic. All right. So I'm gonna kind of start ignoring more enemies right now because I'm spending way too much time fighting them. Let's see what is over this way. I like this music, by the way. It's really adventurous. Let's see, is there anything up here? Okay, there's this guy, which while I'm up, I might as well murder him while I'm up here. I mean, why not, right? Have to get revenge on his race for picking on Emily earlier on. Alright, just kind of, oh, sign here, North Vinnicott Hall, okay, good. I was wondering when we'd find that. Thumb drop, nice. Definitely need more of those, especially since we can't heal with Emily right now. Alright. Sorry, I was taking a drink there, so I didn't have both hands on the controller. Okay. So what they were saying earlier about the gate only being open during night, basically what you'll have to do is just go back and forth right here until it turns night. And then the gate will be open. Because the way time works in this game, it just kind of works between transitions, so you just have to transition back and forth until it becomes night. There's not like a real-time clock element in this game. Am I the only one who has a bad feeling about this one? Probably not. Oh? Are you afraid? Me? Afraid? Are you kidding? Hey, over by that tree, something was there. You're the one who's scared, aren't you? Going off on your own is probably not a good idea, just saying. Excuse you, you're quite rude. Say that again! The master's a vampire. He snatches women and sucks their blood. But you're a guy, and you're in the way, so go home. Well, a vampire? No way! Spit it out, Emily. What is it? What's wrong? I'm telling you, I saw something. It was a ghost. You're seeing things. Sure you did. I definitely saw it. It was the ghost of a sad-looking man. You sure it wasn't just a tree branch? You're awfully high-strung, you know. Okay, let's get going. I like how she doesn't even reply to that. Alright. So, this doesn't look ominous at all. Totally not cliche. Hello there. You must be a butler. Welcome to Vinquet Hall. We're sorry to visit you so late, but we'd like to meet with the master of the hall. The master. Perhaps I may be of some assistance. Actually, in Wendell. It's very important, so we'd prefer to speak to him directly. Unfortunately, the master is asleep at the moment. I'd be happy to be of service in some way. No, that's alright. We'll just come back after he wakes up. Regrettably, our gate is only open at night. Wouldn't you perhaps prefer to wait here until he awakes? But this place is a bit... You're scared. Totally. Look who's talking! You're quite unusual with yourself. Miss Isabella. How was your room? Is there anything I can do to make your stay more pleasant? You are much too kind. As much as I hate to admit it, we probably will be. Well, apparently she holds him in high esteem, calling him the Count. What do you wish to do? We'll take up your offer and stay here tonight. Very good. Then I shall go and prepare the room. Why did you say that? We didn't really have much of a choice. Why are you so huffy? I told you, this place is certified to be creepy. It's crawling with ghosts. You're just seeing things. And what would our gracious hosts say if they heard you spouting off about spooks? I'll tell you what, Buster. I still don't trust you. If this is a trap, I'm taking you down with me. A trap? Oh, and what would be in it for me? We came here to get the caves unsealed, in case you forgot. But don't you try fooling any funny business while I'm sleeping. Who'd want to? Huh. Hitting it off already. Quite like it. How cute. Everything is ready. Your room is upstairs to the left. Huh. Interesting little room. Also, I want to grab this chest here real quick. See what kind of goodies they left for. Oh, an angel girl. How nice. Alright, let's see. We have... Thankfully, we have 2 beds, so that would be... It would have been very awkward had there only been 1. Then again, I probably would have slept on the floor, so I guess it wouldn't be too awkward. Conveniently, there's a save point here, so I'm going to recover that. I'm not going to save it quite yet, though. Because I only want to save at the end of the episode, so... Let's see. I want to just... Let's see, the door. The door is actually locked. So, that's not creepy or ominous at all. Completely locked in. Seems like all the doors are locked around here. Except for maybe this one up here. Okay, this one doesn't seem to be locked. Oh, look who it is. Miss Isabella. Are you, staying here too? Please, call me Isabella. And yes, I'm currently residing in this hall. Did anything unusual happen? Well, I heard some odd gossip. Oh, I'm sorry. You're worried about that vampire gossip? Well, yeah. Not to worry. His tastes have changed since moving in here. And is that supposed to be reassuring? So, are you two dating? Dating? That'd be nice. Now let me guess. You two have come here. You've come to get him to unseal the caves leading to Wendell. Yeah, that's about the long and short of it. I thought so. Very well. Since I'm his girlfriend, and I'll ask him for you. I like how she says earlier how they're not dating, and yet she calls herself his girlfriend. Funny. Let me give you a tip. A water spirit is trapped in Marsh Cave. If spirits are your thing, do you want to pay a visit? Well, considering we don't have any spirits at all right now, that definitely sounds like a plan. East of the hall. Okay. Gotcha. Thanks for the tip. Unfortunately, it seems like the gate is locked, so we can't go out there right now. So I guess we'll just have to keep that in mind for later, after we talk to the master and all. It's been years since I slept in a bed. Hey, don't be so eager to nod off. You've heard Miss Isabella say the master's a vampire. Huh? Oh, yeah. Don't fall. Oh, never mind. I like how I just go over to the bed and just immediately conk out. And then she follows suit. Seems like it. Sleep already. No sense of urgency. Reminds me of home. That means nightmares again. Don't worry about me, just run! No, I won't leave you. I twisted my ankle. You run ahead. But Mother told me to protect you, so run! My parents and I will catch up later. Got it, we'll meet up later. Yeah, for sure. That dream again. Uh-oh, where's Emily? Where'd she go? This is bad. We gotta find her. Hopefully she just went to the bathroom or something. I guess not. This is bad. Well, that's a thing. They definitely did. Better go save her quick. Indeed. But we shall do that in the next episode. I'm sure she can wait just a little bit until the next episode. So, next time, we will be heading forth. And hopefully rescuing Emily, because we do not want to leave her with the vampire too long, because bad things will happen. So, next time, we'll be doing just that. So, thank you guys so very much for watching, and hope you have a great day. Bye-bye!